So before I show you guys how I prep my driftwood, I just want to show you, if you're in Canada, the Planted Aquarium Canada, look how cute this little maple leaf is right here. This is where I get all my plants, save for maybe a handful of Java fern that I have. So I find the plants always come in great condition, the customer service is fantastic, and my plants are propagating like crazy, and most of everything I bought here, even when I was new at this, has done well. And if it hasn't, I strongly feel like it was my fault as a newbie. So don't mind the dirtiness of my computer screen. I just want to take you through these quickly, and then I'm going to show you the driftwood piece. So I'm going to try Java moss again. I tried this at one point. It didn't work out. I completely did it wrong. So I'm going to give it another go, and I'm going to be adhering it to some awesome pieces of wood that you'll see in a minute. I'm also going to get some, ordered already, lotus pods. I love the look of tannins in a tank. These are botanicals. They're good for the fish, good for the environment. They mimic a more natural environment as well. So this is something that I definitely want to put in my tanks. I have a bunch of wood going in. Even though you boil it or soak it, you're still probably going to get tannins. And if you do, that's okay. It'll make your water kind of look like it has tea in it. And I think it looks absolutely beautiful, and the fish like it. Going with some more Java fern, and I have a lot of this already. However, I am going to be buying more, and I have a Nano scape in mind called Orange Island. So I won't give away what that is yet, but there might be a reason why I want some dark green foliage. This is fun. This is Alternanthera ranchi. I can't say that, guys. Pink. I could say pink. Let's go with that. The bottom of these leaves are pink, and I can't really get in close without it looking pixelated, but to me it looks, and maybe I'll see a better picture of it, a little bit like a Hygrophila siamensis 53B, where it's like a taller, thinner, longer leaf. It might grow differently off its stem, but the general width and length of the leaf. So I'm looking forward to kind of seeing what that looks like. I ordered 2 of those. And then, of course, I've got some anubias here, so Barteri Nana and Nana Golden. I have some of these already. I'm just adding more. I'm going to be splitting and propagating the ones I already have. Just so I have a lot. Okay, and then the last thing I think I ordered, I got some crypts, and I've never actually used crypts before. Even though they're recommended as a beginner plant, I know they don't like a lot of light. I think I'll be good. I'm not worried if they melt at first. All my Hygrophila or Hygrophila, however you pronounce it, it melted, but it came back with a vengeance. So that's another thing about plants, and I'm sure I'll talk about plants in other videos, but if it melts at first, give it a minute, and it might come back. I'll see how this moss does. I have a low-tech tank, so I'm not adding CO2. We'll see how we'll see how it works. We'll see how it does. So, got my plants. All right, so now let's get into the wood. All right, so what I've got here is a bunch of the wood I showed in my other video. I am going to boil these. So these have not been boiled yet. I also have the dragonstone in here. And what I'm doing right now is I've been soaking it in hot water all morning, and I'm running the hot water right now, and I'm going to be refilling the hot water, and then as I do it, I just kind of give everything a good spray down in here, and then this will sit again until the water cools down, and then I do this process over again. And this way, it's foggy, we're at least getting a lot of the debris off with the spraying, and it can soak a little bit even prior to being boiled. And then after it's boiled, it's going to soak, the wood is going to soak again, because I want it to sink when I put it in, and if I let it dry, it's going to float. So just a tip for you guys, that if you are prepping wood, boil it for a long time, soak it for a long time, be patient, and you'll have less of that fungus that comes on the wood that is harmless, if it does happen. But why not try and minimize it for yourself, and then also, by soaking it, get any extra debris off, and also Get a little bit of the tannins out. I like the tannins in the water. And then when you boil it, of course, if there's any pathogens or anything like that, then it'll help to remove that as well. So then I just kind of go in and place all this wood in this really hot water here. This is a cool piece. It's really, 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 really cool. So I'm just gonna make sure I am fully submerging these. There we go. And now this is gonna go back, sit on its towel, just sitting in a bucket. Simple, simple, simple. But doing this prep work, knowing this weekend coming up in a few days, I'm gonna be getting the tanks up and running. I wanna get all of this stuff done in the days ahead.